that might be flammable. Amazon did it to me again. Got sucked in, went down the makeup hole, but now I'm trying it out for you guys. So today we're gonna be testing out 5 different products that I got off of Amazon that I haven't heard anything about or ever seen in my life. I actually have 2 different Amazon videos. One, I tried out Amazon brush sets, and then another, I just stuttered. Another is just like this, testing out random makeup. So I'll link both of those down below in the description box. Let's put Amazon makeup on my face. If you're excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So if you wanna see how I got this look and what I think about some Amazon makeup, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Okay, it's Saturday night. It's like 8 p.m. and I'm filming. I was gonna film this morning like I usually do, but I just wanted to have a weekend for once. Like I just needed to take the day. I went to the beach. That's what people do on the weekends, right? It actually feels so good to film right now because it's nighttime and I always film first thing in the morning when I have like 0 energy. So first Amazon product we're gonna be testing is a setting spray that I think I wanna use underneath my makeup and on top of it just to see how it is as kind of like a primer. I do like using certain setting sprays as primers. Oh, it has rooibos in it. This is the Pure Bliss Bella Jade makeup setting spray. It has organic tea extracts in it. This was $11.49, free shipping with Prime. Gotta love Prime, am I right? I'm curious about this. It got really good reviews. Let's see how, I think I had like 1,200 reviews. Yeah, 1,200 reviews. You gotta be careful with Amazon reviews. A lot of them are fake, but you can kind of tell if you look at the pictures and stuff which ones are fake reviews or which ones are like the paid reviews and which ones are just real. Oh, it looks like a fine mister. I didn't smell anything, but it just landed on my leg. Oh, I just got a whiff of that thing. That smells interesting. And it smells like the thrift store. I get the tea vibes now. Like thrift store mixed with tea. It has a really nice fine mister and it feels very refreshing. You get 4 fluid ounces of product in here, which is the same as Urban Decay All Nighter, leaving a little bit of a tackiness, which I like for underneath my makeup. Looks like it has a little bit of a dew to it too, which could be nice for on top of makeup. I'm gonna set my makeup with this too and see how it looks over the foundation. But the next product we're gonna try out is the Dough Color Multiple Kabuki foundation brush and powder brush. Here's the box. I don't know what's multiple about this. Whoa, you get a little turbo. That was the wrong way to do that. Don't do that at home. Ooh, that feels super soft. So this is actually the same brand as this brush, which I tried out in the last Amazon video, which I still really like for contouring. Bristles feel really nice and soft, but they are pretty dense, which is actually what I like for foundation, so this is promising. This is only $6.99 with free shipping. It has almost 5 stars, 112 reviews. Does it come in different colors? Oh, you have different color options too. You could get a pink or a green if you're feeling wild. So the foundation I'm gonna be trying this out with is the Milk Makeup Blur Foundation. This has been one of my favorite foundations lately. It is beautiful. This is one of those foundations that it's just pretty hard to make look shitty. It just looks great even when you're having bad skin days. So I'm just gonna dip the foundation brush directly in there. Let's try this out. Definitely feels pretty firm. The stiffness feels kind of like the Sigma F82, which is the round kabuki. I mean, look at that freaking coverage. I have a separate video on this foundation, which I'll link down below. I don't know if I just said that or not. I think I did. I mean, this brush is applying it great. I don't know why I'm doing half my face like we're doing a foundation first impression. I like to apply my foundations in kind of a dabbing stipple motion like this rather than full-on blending, since that is how I get the best coverage. But just for shits and giggles, try out this brush. Let's blend on this side. If you are someone who likes to blend. Ooh, I mean, that's working. So that works totally fine with this foundation, actually. I feel like I'm getting the same amount of coverage. I like this brush. Of course, with brush first impressions, you don't know how they're gonna wash or anything like that, and how they're gonna shed, how long they're gonna last. So just keep that in mind. But like I said in the Amazon brush video, I have more affordable drugstore brushes that have held up just as well as some of my higher end brushes. So it just depends. Let me know if you guys want to see an updated brushes video. I feel like I have a decent assortment of random brands and brushes that I've been using, which would be after 15 days of foundation, because that starts this Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. 2 days. So exciting. All right, I'm feeling this brush. No complaints. I think it blended it out beautifully. I would definitely use this again. Gave me good coverage. It's soft and it's $6. Just because it's here, I'm gonna try and blend out my under eye concealer with this, just to see. This is just the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer right now. I almost feel like I could use this brush for under eye powder as well. I like more of a dense brush for that. I feel like it gives the most flawless under eye for me. Since this has liquid on it right now, I'm not going to try the powder under there, but I'm going to go ahead and powder my under eyes, do my brows, and I'll be right back. So this whole Amazon thing started again because I was actually looking for a powder that was kind of luminous, like the Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination that I love. I love a powder that's going to set my face, but that still gives you that kind of glow and makes your skin look like skin. So that's why I found this thing. This is the Liqueur Translucent Powder. Best Loose Setting Powder Foundation and Highlighting Face Powder. This is $11.95 free shipping with Prime. I need to stop saying that. Assume everything is free shipping with Prime. It says it's supposed to give you a soft, healthy, luxurious glow like no other. So I am really curious about this. I obviously have quite a bit of a dew going on. Here's what the packaging looks like. Let's unseal this. Since it is 8:40 p.m. right now, I'm obviously not gonna be able to wear this stuff throughout the day and show you like a check-in at the end. Kind of just like first impressions, trying it out. I usually can get a feel if I'm gonna like a powder or not right when I put it on. I'm gonna tap some of that in the lid. That comes out really fast, which I actually like because I hate when you have to tap a freaking powder for 2 hours to get it out. My go-to powder brush for pressed powders is the Furless CB4 brush. If I want something a little bit more loose that I can kind of blend out, I'll go in with the Morphe E1. This one is just a little bit less dense than this brush. So I'm gonna try both. I'm gonna start out with the Morphe one on this side of my face. With a lot of translucent powders, it kind of takes away my coverage, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, it's flying everywhere. I don't like to full on blend until my liquid is set, because that'll definitely take away the coverage. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It did take away some of my coverage. Feels really nice and soft. Bro, can you not? Okay, over here I'm gonna try this brush, and then on the center of my forehead I wanna try the other brush. You can see it like mattify. You can totally see a difference between that side and that side. I'm not seeing like the major glow. I guess when light hits it, like very light glow. I don't know, I'm not really seeing the glow. So let's try the Furless CB4 brush. Get ready to inhale powder when you put this on. Okay, I definitely like this brush better. I feel like that kept some of the coverage, yeah. On my nose, I definitely see the glow. Do you guys see that? I don't know, man. I don't really see a glow besides on my nose. I mean, it is glowing right here, but other than that, even when I try and like catch my face in the light, maybe this is one of those powders that looks different outside in natural light. So I'm not that into this one off the bat. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look the best. Next up is this contour palette. This is by BYS. Kind of looks like one of those contour palettes that you could find at like Ross or TJ Maxx. Something has a really... Ooh, that smells so strong. Whoa. It smells like you're inhaling fumes of like a factory, which is probably great for me to keep sniffing. I think it's the powder. That's a little concerning because I don't smell it as much when it's closed. Yep, I think that's the powder. Wonderful. Can't turn back now. This is 12 bucks. You get 3 contouring powders, 3 highlighting powders, not highlighting as in like cheek highlight, but just under the eye. I don't think this one would be light enough, but I might try adding just a little bit. Oh, that's soft. Wait, let's try it on the face actually. The face powder maybe, see if I can cover up some of this acne. So that would be too dark for underneath my eyes because it's kind of just like blending in with my skin right now. I don't think it has a whole lot of coverage to it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Okay, let's try out the contour shades. So you get 3 different shades in here. The one I'm most drawn to is definitely this cool toned contour shade. This one is a little bit warmer that I could potentially also use as like a bronzer. Really pigmented. They're soft. Super soft, super pigmented, like holy shit. That lightest shade looks really nice. I want to try the lightest one. There are street cleaners right now. It's a weird time to film, man. Like I'm waiting for a street cleaner to drive by right now. So I think I want to try the lightest shade as like a contour on this side of my face and maybe going with the bronzer shade on the other side. These looked pretty pigmented when I swatched them, so I just dipped my brush in once, so we'll see how... Oh yeah, these are very pigmented. Ooh, blend out easily. The tone of that looks really nice, not too warm. Let's try the bronzer shade on the other side. I'm gonna use my Flower Beauty brush. This is the middle shade I'm going in with now. Oh, that one's definitely warmer. Again, blends out totally fine. I think on my skin tone, I definitely prefer this one. This one looks a little bit too warm for me. So I'm gonna go back in and add that lightest cool tone shade. We're gonna have an intense cheekbone today. To make it even, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the warm shade on this side. Not noticing the smell, like blending it on my face is kind of just when you open the palette, it's like, holy shit, what is that scent? I'm gonna add a little bit of that lightest contour shade under my lip. Just makes it look more plump. And then also to the tip of my nose. I don't like contouring the sides of my nose, but I do like adding a little bit right here. It's tricky doing eyeshadow with these lash extensions, but I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer to like prime them, and then just go in for a really simple look using that contour palette. I do like using my bronzers and contour shades as eyeshadows as well. I'm gonna go in with that light shade, pop that into the crease. I mean, I like how the product is going on and how it looks on my face, but because of the scent, I don't know if I would use this again. I feel like that's kind of a sign there's probably something in here that you don't want to be putting on your face as I continue to use it. I'm popping some of the warmer middle shade into the crease. I do have a highlighter to try out, and I think I'm going to put this also on the lids of my eyes. The Color Salon highlighter powder in the number 01. I think they had another shade of this. Let me check. They have a white and a pink shade. I don't actually know which one I ended up getting. Oh, I got white. It says on the back. And this is $8.99. This one only has 2 reviews. I don't even know how I found this one. You know how they keep recommending you stuff when you click on something? I think it was just one of those products. Here's what it looks like in the pan. It actually doesn't really look reflective at all in the pan. These are my 2 go-to highlighting brushes, the Sigma F03 and the Morphe M510. So let's try the Sigma one on this side of my face and the Morphe on the other. I feel like it's emphasizing my texture quite a bit. Like you can see all my pores right there. Let's try the Morphe brush on the other side. I don't think I like this on my skin. I feel like it's just emphasizing all of my texture. Just doesn't look very flattering on the skin. Okay, so let's try this as an eyeshadow. Am I still smelling the freaking contour palette, or is the smell too? I'm smelling the contour palette as it's just sitting open on the table. This one has a little bit of a chemical scent too, but not nearly as bad. I'm gonna apply this to the lid. I can't actually see where I'm putting shadow on my lids with the lash extensions. All I see straight on is like the lash. I'm gonna try wetting the brush. I'm not really feeling this as an eyeshadow or a highlight. And some blush. So just the Makeup Revolution Blushing Hearts. Before we test out the last product, I'm going to do a final spritz of the setting spray to see how it goes on over foundation. My face right now is looking pretty matte after that powder. So let's see if this adds some dew back into my skin. I really like the mister on that thing. Ooh, wait. That just definitely helped to settle some of that powder down. I really like what that just did on my forehead. It definitely added a bit of dewiness. I obviously can't test if this made my foundation last any longer or anything throughout the day, but off of just how it looks, I would definitely use that again. Okay, this thing looks like freaking Dexter plastic wrapped it. So on to the last product. This is as much of the tag as I could get off. Is this anyone else's pet peeve? This is by Sacha Cosmetics. It's their long wear, intense colored, transfer resistant matte liquid lipstick available in 18 shades. And I got the shade Rev It Up, and it retails for $15 on Amazon. Kind of got looped into all the Sacha products when I was on there, so I ended up checking out their website, and it looks like they have some interesting powders and things. I kind of want to try out some other stuff from them. I don't know if they're popular in other countries. I haven't heard of them at all in the US. It has pretty cute packaging. I like the frosted plastic with the little black polka dots. $15 for a liquid lipstick isn't necessarily cheap. Smells like finger paints. Ooh, this applicator feels hella cheap. Feels very thin. Kind of doing that thing where if you rub over it, kind of wipes off the color. That is looking pretty patchy. I think this is definitely one that I'm gonna have to do 2 colors, especially to get the color that it looks like in here. I mean, that's a huge difference. This is going on so streaky. All right, that just took way too long to get 1 coat of that. It is very drying feeling. It does set down really quick, but it feels super, super dry. The shade is very patchy. You don't get even opaque color at all, so I'm definitely gonna go in with the second layer right now. Oh no. I'm like really moving around this color to try and make it look as even as possible, but you really have to work with it. That is as good as we are gonna get. I don't think I've ever spent more time applying a liquid lipstick. Application, how patchy and dry it feels. For $15, this is definitely a hard pass. I wouldn't even pay $5 for this. It is making my teeth look white. I think that's the only thing I like about good old Rev It Up. So that's everything I got to try out. I think my top 2 right now is definitely the foundation brush. I would 100% use this again. It feels really nice and soft. Like how dense it is. I got the same kind of application and coverage as I get with my other brushes, even blending this in circular motions rather than just stippling it. The setting spray I'm also definitely going to continue to use. It did something to the finish of my foundation that just looks really really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of the scent. For me, if I have like the organic tea scent in my mind rather than like thrift store, nothing against thrift stores, I love a good thrift store, but it does kind of smell like a thrift store. But if I have that in my mind, it doesn't smell quite as bad when you're spraying it. I like the actual shade and formula of the contour powder. It's super soft and it blended out easily. It looks nice. It just smells toxic. So I probably should not put this on my face again. Highlight and liquid lipstick, save your money. I would not purchase either of these again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Bayrito family and subscribe. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific time, except the schedule is about to be totally different because 15 Days Foundation is starting September 1st. Everything I tried out will be listed down below if you want to check anything out. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.